Today, we're going to be addressing some of the questions I've been getting about working with frames inside your Canva template. And we're going to be using the 8.5 by 11 game day template that I've made for Canva. That's all football themed, all things football. Um, Here you'll see I've been working with it and I've been dragging my photos in it. And let's get to this page. This obviously is a photo frame. When I detach the image, you'll see it has the cloud. If there's a cloud here, that's a photo frame. And it can be as simple as you take your photo and you drag it in, and it will automatically grab your photo. When you double click on your photo, you have a little bit of leeway in terms of positioning your photo, but it can never go any higher or lower than these boundaries, which means you can't make it any smaller unless you make your frame smaller, right? You can do that because the frames aren't locked. So if you wanted to make your frame smaller, you would just drag that. Let's say you wanted to change the proportion of your frame, you could do that. So now you drag your photo in there and it's going to be a little bit bigger. And the same thing with your text box. Now that you dragged your photo in there, maybe you want to resize your text. And again, you would do that just by working with your bound boxes. That's what makes Canva so fun. And here I'm just going to redo everything. I'm going to hit up here on this button up here, undo. So let's drag this photo in. Let's say you want to make your photo bigger. Well, that you can do. You just grab onto your anchor over here, and then you can wiggle the photo to the position that you want. And pro tip, if you take it to the intersection of one of these grid lines, that's always very aesthetically pleasing. You can't go wrong with that. So let's leave our photo here. Now, we have these cards. You have stickers and you have cards that are add-ons to the game day set. The cards are PNG files. Now, one thing you're going to notice is when you go to drag a card over, sometimes your photo frame grabs it. And that can be frustrating sometimes. You have to find just the right spot so that the frame doesn't grab it. Well, here's what you do. You click on your frame, and if you've moved it, hit undo. You click on your frame and you're going to click on this lock twice. The first time it locks the position, the second time really locks it. Okay, now you can take your football card. You can take whatever PNG or JPEG you want, put it over there, and it's not going to get grabbed by your photo. And let's say now that you're using this card and you don't need to journal, you can just click on your journaling box and you can delete it. And actually, it's one of the reasons why I created these cards. I mean, sometimes you don't feel like writing. Maybe you can just throw one of these cards in there and you can call it done. Uh, so you can put your card over here and you can resize it. You can change the proportions of it. You can make it bigger or smaller, and you can put it over here. Now, let's say you want to use the card in one of those photo boxes, which you can do because I designed them both square as well as rectangle. Well, then all you do is you take your card and it pops right in there. And now you have that lined up. Let's say you want to put it in this box. Remember, you have to unlock it. Okay. And now you can take probably the rectangle shaped one and you can put it in there and uh, you can change your alignment. But remember, you can't make it smaller. So what you would do is um, you can delete this totally. You can delete the image. You can resize as you want. And as I explained in a previous video, the stickers that I created are SVG, which means you get to change the color. You can actually change the color so that it matches your team colors. When you click on it, you'll see up here comes a color dialog. And just by playing around with these, you can change the color of your sticker. And what's fun about that is, let's say you've got, one color one year, and the next year your son's wearing another team color. Well, you can you can change it. You can change it to match your layout. I thought that was really fun. So here I'm just changing some of the colors, and now you've got a totally different look. Um, and that's it. that's pretty much a guide to getting around the trickiness of photo frames in Canva. If you have any questions, if there's anything you'd like me to explore a little bit further, just drop it in the comments below. I read every single one of your comments, and my goal is to make Canva the easiest and most fun way that you can use to document your memories. Until next time, bye.